the chase. Everyone give me some space. Don't fall out, we fall into place. Every step walking with grace, amen. Keeping my foot off the brakes. Impact, I'm ready to brace. We fall down and land on our face, just to get up and finally escape. Wait, boom.
Hello and welcome back to my newbie cyclist journey. And today's plan is another solo ride and also, unfortunately, my very first flat tire that I got at the very end of my last ride. So I'm gonna take you through the fixing process, changing the tube, unfortunately the tire as well, and then I'm gonna enjoy, hopefully, today's Saturday's morning ride with the blue sky, 22 degrees, so I'm really looking forward to it. Anyway, first thing first, the flat tire situation. As I mentioned, it happened during our last ride with Eva, where at the end we got absolutely drained by the thunderstorm. Fortunately enough, the flat tire happened literally like 2 minutes away from our home. Which, to be honest, is like the best possible moment and scenario when it could happen. Because I can do all of this for the very first time at home and not somewhere on the road. Also, months back, my experienced friend Marty, who's been helping me around since the beginning, actually showed me how to change the tube. However, to do that and complete it on my own is still a big challenge for me. So I tried to refresh the process with other YouTube tutorials and I just went for it. Just to be sure, let's put some blanket. It's a Manchester United one, so yeah, I'm a fan, but at this point we're pretty suck, so I guess it's very well deserved. Release the tube. Okay, so let's try to... Yes! Okay, so I should do this around the whole wheel. I should be able to pull it off. Yeah, that is actually something what I was reading and seeing in other tutorials. I'm saying other tutorials, this is definitely not a tutorial because I'm doing it for the first time. So just to be clear, it should be pretty easily pulled out. The next step should be that I will check the tire if there is basically anything that could cause the flat tire in the first place. Okay. So I think we have bigger problem. Unfortunately, once I successfully removed the tube, I also found out quite big shard of glass stuck in the tire. After removal, there was a hole which I could see through and it kinda hit me by a surprise. Because I counted with changing the tube only and I didn't have any extra tire and I wasn't really sure how to properly change the whole tire anyway. Therefore, I sent photos to Marty and he then confirmed me that we're gonna need a new tire and that the next day he will bring me one as he works at Decathlon. However, I still wanted to complete the changing tube process, so I know I can do it properly when it happens in the future on the road somewhere. And now let's put it through. I guess we're in. Nice. So let's just put this one here so something like this won't happen. It's like literally in the corner of the room. Oh my god. Second try. And basically what I will try to do now is to put a tube under the tire. Nice one, I guess. And now the next step will be basically that I should take it like this and put it back so it's like on the opposite side. So I guess this will be the hardest part and that is something which I'm really afraid to do. Not afraid, but afraid if I will be able to make it. Okay, and I should be, yeah, I'm just checking if it's well put inside before I will put the tire. Okay, it looks, yeah, you should be good to go. All right. So I finished the whole process, even though I knew we will remove it again the next day. And I'm super glad I did this because now I feel much more confident, but obviously there's still plenty of space for improvement. The day after, Marty came to my place and before that I already prepared the wheel again, removed the tube with a tire as part of my learning process. Then with his guidance I was putting on the new tire, which wasn't really that hard, only up to the point where you need to mount like the remaining part of the tire on the rim. But I guess it's natural before I get that grip into my hands and become smoother and faster doing that. Then we slowly pumped the tire, let the tube inside settle properly, double checked everything and the whole process was done. And that's it, the tire is ready, I'm ready, so let's go riding. But actually I also wanted to pack with me this 120 grams e-pump, which is a Cyclist AS2 Pro, and that should hopefully become like another part of my essential gear right here in the saddlebag. So when this flat tire situation happens somewhere in the future, again, hopefully not today, so I can inflate my tube. So let's test it today. So let's go first deflate my tire on the bike, because even though I believe this works perfectly, I want to test it at home for the very first time, so I know when this situation like flat tire happens somewhere on the road, so I know what I'm working at and that I can really count with that. So it's completely flat, all right? So the instructions are basically pretty easy. There are 3 buttons. One is to turn it on. Let me show it to you, like 3 buttons. And the other 2 are for the PSI or bars, which you can set. That is cool. And I'm gonna set 70 PSI, which, let me check it, because I'm not that experienced. Yeah, 70 PSI should be 4.8 bars. And like my tires, like the maximum is like 5.6. Let me double check that. Yeah, actually the max is 6 bars, which is 86 PSI. All right, the hose is ready. It is mounted, I would say properly, hopefully. And now I'm gonna turn it on again. It's the 71 PSI ready, which I set. And now I should just... Yeah. 71. Okay, now let's remove it. And like the possible, like only downfall, which I've seen like in the reviews, and which is something also Cyclist includes on the package, that after when you use it, it can be quite warm, like on the valve. And also like the e-pump in general is a little bit warmer. That's why you have it like in this silicone package. However, I'm the guy who always is like afraid of hot things, especially in the cooking, and I can touch it like without any issues, so it's not that warm. That is good. That is something I was really afraid. Now, just to be sure, as you can see, I have this little towel because yeah, that is just being me. So let's unmount it. Yeah, it's not warm. It's not warm, I think, especially with the hose. So yeah, I think it was pretty smooth. I can easily see this becoming my part of my essential gear, as I mentioned. And now, enough of talking, enough of testing, and let's go enjoy another sunny ride. All right, so I'm already on the road, again starting with the city traffic. It's early Saturday morning, so it's not so much traffic, fortunately. And yeah, I'm just gonna start my today's route again on the cycling path, which is like 4K at the start, 5K, which is like ideal for the warm-up and then the first proper climb. Alright, so I'm already on the cycling path. It is just super nice weather, as you can see, blue sky, and hopefully I'm gonna enjoy that. Hopefully the flat, or not flat anymore, the tire will hold it. Yeah, let's go riding. Oh my god, it's so hot already. It's like 8:30 a.m. but it's nice. It's so nice. Děkuju. Děkuju. So the first very short but kind of steep climb is behind me, and now we're gonna enjoy the flat course for a while, and then there will be this quite long but not so steep climbing section, which I'm actually really looking forward to, or kind of looking forward to, because it's like beautiful landscape is around and it kind of looks like this. So I'm in this beautiful area with nice houses and views from them, and I just realized that maybe my outdoor rides will be sometimes more about like landscapes, the views, the drone shots, rather than actual riding, but that is what I like, so take it or leave it, I guess. Alright, so I'm already from the main route, which is like in the back, and fun fact, this little route behind me, there are two houses like near the main route, is called, like literally in Czech language, it is Cyklistická, which means in English like cycling route, or like cycling route, yeah. So yeah, I just found it funny because like imagine living in this house and being like into the cycling and living onto the cycling street. It's just my little joke for me. Joke from me for me, so yeah. Let's keep on riding. Anyway, also look at those views, absolutely stunning. Let's go, guys, can you see that? Jumping into the high grass, I think it's just summarized this beautiful view. Look at that. That is just unreal. Unreal route. So yeah, I am just here sitting and chilling in this beautiful landscape, in this beautiful view, because it is just unreal. It is only like, I don't know, 15 kilometers behind the city I live, and it's just super peaceful, and yeah, no words. So let me eat my oatmeal bar. Ooh, fuck. That is just crazy. Actually, quite random thought while I'm riding about the e-pump, and basically that I think it will be much better for me as a beginner on the bike, because not only as a beginner, but I'm also not really well, I would say, manually equipped person. So like for example, compared to the CO2 cartridge, I can imagine that you have like one shot to inflate your tire. However, with the e-pump I can even like since it has battery, do it several times, I guess like 3 times for the full battery. So that is something I'm like currently thinking about, so I just wanted to share it because that is, I guess, good for beginners like me as well. And I will be definitely keep on using that, testing that, so if you're interested in more in this, I will definitely include that in the future videos. So as you can see, I'm already back at home. By the way, thank you guys in the comments who shared the tips how to like put the glasses properly. I basically put them in upside down to these wider like spaces on the helmet, and it works just fine. So thank you very much once again. And yeah, I just wanted to like enjoy the second half of the ride. It wasn't nothing that long because I needed to like hold myself back actually, because next Saturday I'm running a marathon in Tromsø, so I shouldn't be probably even be on the bike like given the plan I have. However, this weather, I just couldn't resist it. So yeah, it was like 22-25k, nothing really that crazy, as you could have seen, quite short. And now I'm really looking forward to have a lunch, and then we're gonna probably try some new ice cream shop here in our city with Eva. So that's pretty much it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed also like the fixing tire issue of mine, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers!